So today I want to show you how you can solve the problem of the first message. If you ever worked with AI applications, you've probably noticed or encountered this issue. The main issue is that when we are located at chat URL and we are sending the first message, how do we get redirected to the chat ID page without losing the stream state? So if we send this message, you will see that we got redirected, but also we're getting our stream in without losing the state of the page. So to get this working, what we need to understand is that we're not pushing chat/chat ID, we're replacing the URL. So if I have an example page where I'm displaying the current URL, and if I push redirect to end, you will see that we just render this end page. But if we replace the state of the URL, you will see that we're on the end page, but we're still seeing the start component. And so this allows us to redirect user to this chat/chat ID page without losing the stream and losing the component state. So here on our chat page, what you will notice is that we're generating ID of the chat in advance. It allows us to not worry about creating chat somewhere on the front end, trying to first create a chat, then send the message. You can just create the chat ID and then send it to the backend, and the backend will handle this. So here, to send this ID to the backend, what we need to do is prepare send message request in our default chat transport, define the body and send this as chat ID. If we'll go to our router where we're handling our request, you'll notice that we're getting our messages and ID from the request. Then we're creating a stream. Here we're checking for the chat. If it exists, then we're just continuing the conversation. If it doesn't exist, that's an interesting part. What we're doing is that first we defined with our messages a new data type, new chat created with ID. And we're passing this chat ID to the stream. And what we can do on the front end is that we can catch this event and do this redirect. Not redirect. What we're doing is that we're replacing window history replace. What it's going to do is that it's going to change the state of the URL without re-rendering the component or unmounting the component. And then only after you reload the page, then it will get all the new state of the component. And what it allows us to do is to send a message and get redirected without losing the stream state. I saw people were doing it a bit differently. What they were doing is that they would do this history replace here every time when user submits a new message. And it will work, but I just think this is more cleaner solution, because actually the backend defines when to redirect user and it doesn't happen all the time. And if we look at our chat details page, you will notice that we're just getting the params, the ID, getting this chat, and passing initial messages and the chat ID. That's all. So essentially what you need to do is to not push into the navigation state, but rather replace state, like so. Quick tip today, but if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.